Oh, you whore. Oh. Maniacs, today we are going to be watching some slapped ham. A lot of you guys have been recommending this channel for the longest time, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and dive into it. And if you like these slapped ham reactions and you want to see more of these in the future, the first thing you got to do to let me know you want to see more content like this is hit that thumbs up button down below. That's the first thing you should do. And then if you want to go even farther for me, subscribe to this channel. We have a certain goal by 2025, and if we can hit this goal, I plan on doing YouTube for after 2025. So if you can help in any sort of way you can, share, like, subscribe, comment, anything you guys can do really means a lot. We're going to go ahead and dive into this video and watch some scary stuff. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy. And I'll be honest and blunt as often as I can be honest. I'll be honest about my opinions. So if you like honesty, subscribe.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary video clips that may just give you nightmares.
Oh, a challenge. We'll see how you do. I love the channel name, Slapped Ham. Outside noise.
Video shared on Instagram by user Green Coombe, a man can be seen walking through his backyard in the dead of night. He mentions that it's 2 AM and his wife had just heard some odd noises coming from outside of their home. Suspecting that children might be playing in their back shed, the man takes his camera and goes outside.
2 AM, the wife just woke up, said she thought someone was playing in our back shed. I hope not, because it's almost falling apart. It wouldn't be very safe, but I'm gonna come out here and have a look around and see if any of the neighborhood kids are messing around or anything.
I would never, first off, I would never go outside at like, what do you say, like 2 in the morning without like some sort of weapon anyways, like, you know, to make sure that in case it's not a kid and some like big ass dude who might try to rob you or something, yeah, you don't want to risk that shit.
I'll get quiet here for a second.
On reaching the shed, he scans the dark area with his flashlight, hoping to reveal the sources of the noise.
Okay.
What he catches on camera is terrifying. Watch.
Oh, where's the Shadow Man? Ah, yep.
Watching that again, as the flashlight moves upwards, a shadowy figure becomes visible among the roof supports. The man starts to flee back to the safety of his home, and
I don't know.
the video abruptly ends.
Well, yeah.
Closer examination of the figure suggests it might just be a person clad entirely in dark clothing. The lingering question, however, is what they were doing there so late at night in the first place.
I was thinking like a morph suit at first. Maybe I'm seeing something wrong here, but like maybe a morph suit. Again, I people give me a lot of shit for this, but I like to point out things like this a lot. Where sometimes people will post creepy shit just for views online. I mean, for all we know, that could be somebody he knows. Maybe he asked him, you know, hey, go up into the barn, put on this morph suit, and just act creepy. And I'll run, and we'll get like hundreds of thousands of views on TikTok. It happens all the time. I really do believe that. It's a creepy video, but I don't necessarily believe that it's probably what he says it is.
Are they there to steal something from the shed, or were their intentions even more sinister? Let me know what you think about this one in the comments down below.
Yeah, because him grabbing that wood was very Sinister-esque. He hauled it, man. He said, nope.
The perceived ability of animals to sense the paranormal has long been a topic of fascination and intrigue.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout history, various cultures have attributed supernatural abilities to animals, believing they possess a heightened sensitivity to otherworldly forces.
My cat.
Anecdotes of...
There was one day where my cat was out in the hallway out here, and he was very pissed off and nervous about something, and he was just freaked out, hunching up towards my bedroom door, and then I heard something in the room go, like calling a cat, and then I walked in there, and there's nobody in the room. very unsettling stuff. Even thinking about it kind of creeps me out.
Found of pets reacting to unseen presences, often
They sense
displaying
shit, man.
signs of fear or curiosity in response to seemingly innocuous locations or objects. While definitive scientific evidence is yet to confirm these paranormal connections, the possibility that animals may have a heightened awareness of the ethereal realm continues to captivate the human imagination. In this video, we see several animals seemingly reacting to a potentially paranormal presence.
What is it? What is it, girl?
The footage starts with a man calling out to one of his pet dogs, asking, "What's the matter? Are you okay?"
Hey, what's the matter, girl? Come here.
Hiding under the bed.
Are you okay?
The dog appears to shy away from the door, seeking refuge under the bed.
What is it?
The dog was more of looking at him the entire time, though. Not like looking out the door. The dog's eyes were on him the whole time, backing up.
What is it, girl?
As the
Maybe,
man
though.
approaches another dog, it too seems frightened, its head lowered. The man then heads towards the kitchen, where a cat appears to be gazing up at the ceiling before slowly slinking out of sight. It seems that something has the animals on edge, but what could it be?
What is that?
No, I thought someone was going to be there.
Bang echoes throughout the house.
Fuck that, man. Of course that... I hate those attics, man. I hate attics like that. That is already unsettling. They hear someone up there? Someone, like, walking?
Hesitantly, the man enters the attic, which is filled with various items. A quick sweep of the area reveals nothing out of place. As he heads back down the stairs, another bang can be heard.
The hell?
Holy
Man
shit!
re-enters the
Was that a bang or a shotgun?
attic, placing the camera down before venturing further into the area. Take a look. What happens next?
Oh, you whore! Oh.
The red bucket topples over.
You fucking left the camera.
Pushed by some sort of invisible force.
Oh god, that came out of nowhere.
The man
Dude.
flees, inadvertently leaving his...
Dude, it's like the fucking thing got lifted up a little bit before it fell. Like someone just picked it up and like just gently lifted it up a little bit and threw it on the ground. That's what it looked like, more than just a simple push. I'm not sure if that was a string on that one. And he left the camera. He said, fuck that. I wonder if he's had paranormal experiences before, because he seemed like he already was prepared to leave the phone down, right? I mean, automatically you could probably assume, like, the first thing that goes to your mind is, of course he put the phone down because he knew that was going to happen, right? He maybe has had hauntings in this place before, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take my phone, set it in a spot, and let's see what happens.
Camera behind.
Creepy.
That's when more strange activity is recorded.
Oh. Oh, someone just grabbed the actual camera.
So did this man experience paranormal activity? And if so, were the animals able to detect a presence on the property?
Maybe.
What is that?
Are your pets sensitive to the supernatural?
Now-
Share your experience.
Mine is. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. Can I debunk this easily? I could do my best. Not saying this is fake, because I'm not, I'm not one to say if anything's initially fake. I'm just somebody who understands that a lot of people like to fake shit for views online. This is something I've talked about several times. And it's not like I like to point these things out. Sometimes I just like to see really good evidence. I love seeing really good evidence. I believe in the paranormal. I grew up in a haunted house. I know the paranormal exists. But I know for a fact that people like to fake shit for views. Now, what this guy does that I caught on to was that he put his phone down as he got up to the attic. Could there have been somebody back behind the phone to move it afterwards? Very much so. It's not like it's hard to fake the paranormal. Now, we could say his animal started acting weird, so that's why he pulled out his phone. And he could have been experiencing paranormal experiences beforehand. So he was like, all right, I'm going to catch it on film this time, and that's what he did. That's a good possibility that is the case here. And if that's the case, then that is very good evidence. That's very creepy.
Experiences with one another in the comments down below.
You okay? What do you hear?
Oh, that's a cute puppy, man.
This next video
figure in a chair. That's a lovely title.
Paranormal. The animal can be seen pacing around a dimly lit room, barking at some sort of presence.
Right there this time. Hello?
What the fuck?
Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude.
The clip, shared to TikTok by VK Project, appears to capture a mysterious shadowy figure seated in a corner of the room.
No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God.
That is not the reaction I would have in that situation. If I were to go out of my room, look down the stairs, and see a black figure, completely just black mask, sitting on the chair, just sitting there, and my dog's going off, and then it gets up and walks. I mean, first off, I wouldn't say anything to begin with. I'd be petrified beyond belief. I'd probably pass out of fright. I'd probably, just fucking go over and hit my head off the stairs, right? That's probably what would happen to me. I'd probably kill myself and just break my neck. That is not the reaction I thought he would have had. And then it gets up and walks towards him and disappears off camera. I think that's fake. I think this video is fake. It's creepy, and I will say that it is creepy, but it is fake. I think it's fake. I'm pretty confident.
Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Oh my God. Dude. It's okay. It's okay.
Again, I don't know. It looks fake to me. It looks like CG, like special effects. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
During high school, Redditor Desperate Meal 2255 embarked on an adventure with several friends to explore the old Wesley Methodist Hospital in Coos Bay, Oregon.
I'd love to
They'd
do
heard
this.
rumors that the place was haunted, so they couldn't resist seeing it for themselves.
Gotcha.
Constructed in 1925, the Wesley Methodist Hospital in Coos Bay, Oregon is a century-old former medical facility steeped in mystery and local lore. At one point, it was purchased by the Sisters of Mercy, who renamed it the Macaulay Hospital, and in 1982 the facility was transformed into the Ken Keys College. However, since that time, the property has experienced periods of degradation and abandonment. Once a bustling institution providing care to the community, it now stands as a haunting testament to the passage of time, with its structure enveloped by an eerie atmosphere. The hospital has become a popular destination for urban explorers and thrill seekers, drawn to the site by tales of paranormal encounters and ghostly apparitions. The Redditor claims that they and their friends spent hours wandering through the eerie halls of the property, and after exploring the entire hospital, they congregated on one level. There, they began playing some creepy music to set the atmosphere.
As you
Nothing
do.
extraordinary occurred. Before leaving the property, they took photos down each hallway. The following day, they discovered a chilling image among the photographs they had taken.
Okay, let's see
A
it.
woman appeared to be peeking around the corner. The poster notes that it was impossible for it to be one of them, as everyone was accounted for. The poster says that while the experience was unsettling and strange, they can't say it convinced them of the paranormal. They believe it's more plausible that someone was observing them from the shadows.
I was about to say that. Like, even the style of clothes that the person seems to be wearing kind of looks more modern than old. It almost feels like someone might have been in the building with them and they were unaware of it. They just snapped a picture and caught them. It does look like just a random girl just looking down the hallway and then notices them. Yeah, it's probably not paranormal. It's creepy though. I mean, regardless, yeah.
Just like the previous photo, the following mysterious footage was also captured in Coos Bay, Oregon. On April 5th, 2023, 4 hunters recorded this bizarre video as they approached a clearing along a trail.
Whoa.
The footage, shared to Reddit by Flimsy Union 1524, depicts a square or rectangular object that seems to be floating in the air.
Looks like the Smash Bros thing that you punch and you like start lighting up. Oh, you get that superpower in like Melee?
The strangest aspect of one of the eyewitnesses' account is that none of the hunters remember the event. They claim to have only discovered the footage while reviewing random video clips.
That's interesting.
In the footage, the hunters are seen observing the object, but they all seem to walk away nonchalantly as if witnessing such a sight was a routine occurrence. Eyewitness noted that the object appears to be about 300 feet away and hovering approximately 50 feet above the ground.
Pretty close. Holy shit.
So what is this mysterious object? An alien craft, secret military technology, and why do the hunters all have no memory of the event? Unfortunately, the answers to these questions and more continue to remain elusive.
That's what makes it fun to talk about, though. The less you know, the more interesting it is. Snake! Snake
The fear of
surprise.
snakes, also known as ophidiophobia, is a common phobia that affects a significant portion of the population. This fear can be attributed to various factors, including...
I'm not really afraid of snakes, but I do have a little bit of a... And I'm not really even afraid of spiders, even knowing if it's a big spider, I will kind of freak out. And I guess if it's a big snake, I'll freak out. I guess I'm just not afraid of, like, the everyday spiders and snakes. Just wanted to throw that out there.
the instinctive aversion to potentially dangerous creatures, cultural conditioning, and personal experiences. Snakes are often portrayed as sinister or menacing in literature, mythology, and popular culture, which may contribute to the development of this fear. For some individuals, the mere sight or thought of a snake can evoke intense feelings of anxiety, panic, or even physical symptoms such as increased heart rate and shortness of breath. While the majority of snake species are harmless, the fear of encountering dangerous varieties can exacerbate this phobia. While many possess this phobia, some clearly do not, like the woman seen in this footage posted to Reddit by user Amy2Kim22.
Holy shit, that is a beast.
In the video, we see a large snake slithering its way towards the woman who seemingly pays it no attention whatsoever.
Must be a pet? I'm assuming? It has to be.
The giant reptile even makes its way onto the woman's lap as if expecting to be petted like a cat.
Yeah, I was about to say, is she one with nature? She's
While
Posseltongue?
several commenters noted that the snake is actually a reticulated python and not an anaconda as the description suggests, no one seemed to be able to provide an explanation for the snake's presence or for the nonchalant demeanor of the woman. Reticulated pythons are the longest snakes in the world, with some specimens measuring up to an impressive 10 meters, which is around 32.8 feet in length. Indigenous to South and Southeast Asia, this python species not only holds the title for length, but also ranks among the top 3 heaviest snakes in the world. The reticulated python is among the few snakes
It's cool
that
looking though,
actually
man.
prey on humans. While these large constrictors are non-venomous and prefer to avoid confrontation, there have been several instances of attacks on humans. The primary danger associated with reticulated pythons lies in their powerful constriction abilities, which they use to subdue and suffocate their prey before consuming it. In December 2013...
I couldn't think that this thing could just squeeze the life out of you until you literally pass out and die. Fuck that, man. Being crushed to death.
59-year-old security guard was strangled to death while trying to capture a python near the Bali Hyatt, an upmarket hotel on Indonesia's resort island. The incident occurred around 3 AM as the 15-foot reptile was seen crossing a road near the hotel. The victim had volunteered to help capture the snake, which had been spotted several times in the Sanur, Bali area, before escaping back into nearby bushes.
That's terrifying that that's a person in there.
1995,
Terrifying.
a 15-year-old boy from Serian, Malaysia
Fuck that.
was also killed by a reticulated python while working on a rubber plantation. The python, measuring 23 feet in length, had coiled itself around the boy, suffocating him. The boy's father discovered the snake attempting to swallow his son before managing to kill the reptile.
At that rate, you have
Then,
to, yeah.
why is this woman seen in the video allowing this reticulated python to get so close?
Yeah, she might be
The
close
answer
to it.
That remains a mystery.
I mean, I don't think it's a mystery. I just think it's kind of... She's befriended this snake in some sort of way. I think that's kind of obvious. Or she would be freaking out. I think anybody would be freaking out. To be shitting their pants or pissing themselves. It's possible, man. People can befriend lions and bears and tigers. What's number 1? Creepy
The final
camera
video on
capture.
our list, uploaded to Instagram by user Green Coom, is undoubtedly perplexing. The lack of context for the clip only adds to its mystery. Take a look.
Is that a monkey?
Small creature with a dog-like face appears to be sitting on a ledge, its legs crossed as if intently watching the action below.
What the fuck?
It's been noted that the peculiar creature doesn't seem to move while being filmed, which suggests it could be a puppet or figurine. Regardless of what the creature
might be.
its creepy appearance is undeniable. Imagine you were a competitor
I thought it was a
standing on the
monkey.
blocks awaiting the starter's gun only to look up and catch a glimpse of this thing.
Puss in Boots? Dude, I don't know what that was. That was interesting. Interesting video.